off as something as small as like identity theft, but it's branching off into a bunch of different things. So when I was in meditation earlier, I was seeing somebody that's being questioned about a credit card or a paper trail that's related to a credit card. And the person that's being questioned is not getting their story straight. Spirit was telling me it had something to do with nudes, and then I heard the UK. So I don't know if it's like the UK, if that's just like initials, or if it's like the UK, like the place. But something to do with nudes and the UK. And what I was getting was the person that's being questioned, I feel like they're trying to confuse people about a catastrophe, right? About a relationship, about the narrative around it. And this person is accused of committing ID fraud in someone else's name, but they're trying to claim that they gave you the credit card and that you abused it, that you abused or neglected the credit card. But it's related to something to do with nudes. So, and okay, so, and then I was seeing that someone else was bribed to support this story. And I almost feel like this is a person that's in a position of power, maybe like a cop or something like that. So let's see what else I can get. Spirit, bring us the messages in these streets. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like whatever this is, it's going to lead to exposure of like maybe a few different crimes. A few different crimes of whatever is going on here. Yeah, legal proceedings. Healing. So this has to do with like a relationship or how a relationship ended. I heard ATU store. What an ATU store? Isn't that like a car parts store? Okay, so ATU, Amalgamated Transit Union Store. It's like union man made branded apparel, hats, jackets, jewelry, and women's clothing. I don't know why I was hearing ATU store. I'm also hearing something about, well, I was hearing something about clothes, but about cologne. So something to do with the credit card paper trail has something to do with cologne. Okay, I'm seeing some initials right now. I'm seeing M, W, X, C, F. I'm hearing smoking gun. Something to do with a driver's license. Okay, yeah, so now I'm hearing disguise. Oh my gosh, where are you taking me, Spirit? And then something about hotel and traveling. So maybe this has to do with the credit card bill, has to do with a hotel and traveling. Whatever it is, whoever is being questioned right now, I feel like their story is they don't do well under pressure, and I feel like they're telling them that either they gave the credit card to you to kind of cover up this paper trail, or they're saying that they used it to support you and your kids, or they're trying to blame it on a teenager or a kid saying that they used the credit card. Whatever it is, they're trying to cover up this ID theft. Okay, now Spirit is showing me a car in a car crash. Double desert. Spirit is showing me somebody putting like bacteria or some kind of like mold or chemicals in the AC unit of a car. It's a male, to cause some kind of chronic illness or to make somebody sick. Like there's somebody purposely putting in some kind of bacteria or mold into their AC unit of their car. Out of prison or jail. I heard money laundering. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is going, I really hope this makes sense to somebody. There's a neighbor involved. Somebody's being pulled into questioning. Okay, so I feel like, okay, the car, let's go back to the car first. Somebody was pulled over. Something to do with a hit and run. And then I heard disguise again. So somebody might be using your using your ID or saying that they're you. Claiming that they are you, that has to do with this hit and run or being pulled over. I heard crash a car on purpose. I just heard death accidental. Okay, so somebody who stole your identity, they're being questioned about the money trail right now. I'm seeing the storyline. I'm sorry, I'm trying to piece these pieces together as I'm like doing this reading. I feel like somebody was trying to set it up so that you would self-delete. Something to do with money. Maybe they stole your identity or set you up as the person who was money laundering or doing some kind of fraudulent activity. And they're being questioned about the money trail right now. So that's why they're lying about it, trying to say that maybe a child had the credit card and was using it because this money trail will bring it back to them. But it's a way worse crime that was committed, but the money trail is going to lead it to them. Money. All right, couple, money, travel, party, spouse. Okay, so we got a man who's abusing a credit card. Something about the device is being subpoenaed. The device is going to show that they were stalking you. Something to do about traveling and a birth certificate. But they are claiming that they either supported a child and that was the money trail, or that the child had the credit card and used the credit card. But they lied. They said it was support. It has to do with a gang member and somebody wearing a disguise here. Okay, and now, so now I'm hearing sexting, food and drink, and nudes. And hotel. And hush money, so bribery. And phone calls. All right, and now, so something to do with the device being subpoenaed, but the device is going to show the metadata, the IP address, and show that there was perjury, that there was privacy abuse. And the sexting, I'm getting the letter D, the letter K, the letter C. Something about somebody in the beauty industry and an online business. I really hope this makes sense. But the metadata is going to show literally everything. And it's going to show that somebody's innocent, and it's going to show who. And that's what this man is trying to do. He's trying to switch the narrative of who the abuser and who the victim is. I'm seeing the letter L, the letter H, the letter P. And then, okay. Now, so I just heard surveillance and something about neighbor surveillance and Ring camera. So basically, this male that's being questioned right now is freaking the fuck out because in order to show, he can't prove that he was the one who used this credit card, who I'm guessing is not even in his name to begin with. But the device is subpoenaed now, and it's going to show everything. Which people don't understand. You can use fucking WhatsApp, you can use VPNs or whatever. You can destroy the fucking device. But there's teams out there, IT teams, that will get into everything. Postbox manipulation. And they can't show the device because it's bound to the metadata. And whoever they bribed, I feel like it's somebody that's in the that's in a position of power. It's going to show, I heard, police malpractice. So I really don't even feel this is about ID theft. I think this is just a factor in it, but it's going to lead to all of this other shit. Because like I said, I was clear as day seeing somebody putting something in somebody's AC unit of their car. Maybe to make you sick or make you crash the car. Whatever was caught, though, this neighbor that is involved. Okay, I heard mole in the group. So I think this neighbor is either flipping now because something to do with Ring camera footage. Damn, I hope this is somebody's story because it's not making not a lick of sense to me. I'm just giving you the fucking confirmations. What is this nudes thing, though? Lies tunnel. Baked death. Oh, I think they're trying to say that you're like a prostitute, that you sell nudes, that you're like a high-paid prostitute. It's how you make your money. Or that you run like a prostitution ring or some shit. They wanted you ashamed. They're trying to, like, Oh, so I think they're trying to tie this credit card to you somehow by saying you're like a fucking prostitute or you sell nudes or that's how you make your money illegally or some shit. What the fuck? I don't know. I'm so fucking confused right now and I need to like sage the fuck out of my energy. I hope this makes sense to somebody. The overall message is that whoever this is, you will be proven innocent and they will be proven guilty. Not only for whatever this is and whatever they tried to do to you, but for whatever else they got going on. And whoever this is, they're in jail or prison right now. And they're under heavy pressure. They're being brought into questioning and they just don't have, they can't prove it. Or they're going to try and say it, but they're going to pull the devices and they're going to get the metadata and that's going to lead to everything. And it's going to show that they were stalking you. It's going to show that they tried to harm you. And there's whoever this neighbor is, like they have some kind of Ring camera footage. They have no choice but to flip, so they're trying to get a deal. There's a mole in the group. Damn. Talk about CSI.